Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin 2, and it's time to reap the rewards, so to speak, of killing those necromancers, finally. And yeah, we can go in here. And we've got a bunch of rooms with lots of loot, of course. So, to start with, however, well, let me just come over here. You'll see what I mean. If we pop around here, over to about here, you'll see there's a locked door. We can go a little bit further along.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Yep, and there are more traps. So you could explode those with a fireball if you wanted to. Oh yeah, that's not good. I didn't want to actually step on that. So if we come back around here, there's another set of traps. So if you put something on here, this is going to start shooting fireballs. There's going to be more fireballs coming this way, and there's a trap here. And, you know, it is all set up to say, hey, this is all very complicated. But we can bypass all of it because we have teleportation. And to do that, let's go pop around here. Change to the red prince and teleport our main character somewhere useful. There we go. Now we can just change to our main character. And I guess we may as well loot this while we're at it. 34 gold. Okay. Let's just move you over there. And head to this grate. So, this grate is going to take us into another room entirely. And this one is just full of loot. So don't miss this room, whatever you do. We've got this one at the back, so let's go and have a look there first. Alright, so we've got some leggings, so scale helmet, geomancer, crossbow, and some gold. Let's have a look at, actually have a look at those leggings. I'm short on leggings on a few characters. Constitution, air resistance, but requires finesse, which we don't really have at the moment. I think we've got another spare set of leggings somewhere, maybe? Yeah, I was looking for some for the Red Prince. So, yeah, let's equip those. Make him look even more armoured. And while we're at it, actually, let's increase the abilities we leveled last episode. So, the only ones I'm concerned with right now are the summoning levels. I want to get them up to 10. So, the sooner I do that, the better. And the rest, we're going to actually loot the rest of this room. So, do I have enough inventory space? I've only got 8 weight left. Let's go and start looting with Losa. Oh, and actually, let's pull this lever. Why not?
I heard something. Something seemed to move into place.
Okay, so in the other room there are lots and lots of locked doors. So you could use up, you know, all your lockpicks, but you don't need to. Pull that lever, and a lot of stuff will just open. Ooh, we got a Hydrosophist ring. An encyclopedia about lizards. I'm hoping for some new spells. Scroll. Didn't really need a scroll. I can read that, I guess. Some more recipes. Looks like a poison flask of some kind, or a poison grenade. As long as I'm not against undead, that will be just fine. So that's that side of the room dealt with. We also want to, shall we say, collect all of these paintings for, you know, a merchant trip of some kind. And let's also look at this, the Tattered Blueprint. Now, we've already been here, but if you haven't, this is going to tell you where on the map the Vault of Bracchus Rex is. On this page is drawn a blueprint of a tomb or vault. The words illusions and Bracchus Rex are circled multiple times, and soul jars. Yeah, we've already been there, of course. Although, how are you supposed to get in here without the soul jars to defeat those necromancers? I guess you just defeat them once and run like heck. Yeah, possibly. Let's carry on looting. What else do we get? Nothing. Some decaying touch scrolls. Let's just loot up with the Red Prince. Got anything from these? Because Poison Flask, I guess we've already got that from the other thing. Or maybe not. Different thing entirely. Fine. And lastly, is there any more to loot? I think we've actually got everything from in here. It does look like we have. Unfortunately, is there any hidden chests? Doesn't look like it over there. And on the other side. Ooh, crafting Bible. Let's go and grab that. Put as many recipes as we can. And then we can probably go and see if we can read them to get more recipes. Yeah, 11 new recipes. That's good. And do we have anything else on Losa that we need to read? Warfare, his scroll. No. Okay. So we can go back through this. Great. And what we should find on the other side is the door, which was previously closed and locked, which we'd had to lockpick, is actually just fine now. So we can head through into this room. And we can go up here. Hopefully they won't choose to step on the trap. Don't step on the trap. And we can just loot these skeletons. And you can go through and loot all the rest, but I'm not going to do that on camera. I just want to cover the main rooms in here, and then I'll do the rest between cuts. So if we head this way, there is another room in here. Unfortunately, that door didn't unlock. I don't think I have any lockpicks left. No, I don't. That's annoying. Because there is actually some gold in there. And a corpse. However, let's keep going. And carry on collecting paintings. And one Tremor skill book. Seems pretty good. Legend of the Blood Rose. Now, the Blood Rose is that cave on the beach near Slain. There's lots of blood roses in there, and you can actually read this. And it basically describes, hey, previously, you basically bury the bones of the tortured dead within a deep cave, and sow the seeds of the blood rose with emptied skulls, watered with the tears of tortured living. Not a very nice chap, that perfumer, but yeah, we do get lots of nice atmospheric stuff in there. It's a nice cave. I just didn't want to fight the witch at that particular point. So again, we got some more stuff we can loot. Yep, let's see crafting Bible. Let's read even more. Good. More recipes we get, the better. And there's some laboratory stuff we can pick up if we want to. Teleportation scroll. Let's see if there's any more books. And is there anything else to loot in here? Well, not really. I guess we can go and look at that cupboard. Some ugly sandals, which I really didn't need, but I'll sell everything I find anyway. Let's just check this this bureau, writing bureau. Oh, good. It's a brew of some kind. Gets rid of rashes. Okay, not gonna ask what kind of rash, but and that's a razzle dazzle grenade. Okay, so all this stuff will just help improve things. I don't have any lockpicks to get in here. There is a zombie. We can go and take a look.
You approach the still body and see its nostrils flaring. Long dead eyes rise to meet yours. As you lean in close, it lurches forward. Its arms thrash against the cage bars as it tries to reach you. Looks like it hasn't been fed in a very long time.
Yes. So even if we could open that, that would probably lead to a fight. So let's leave it alone for now. Again, I'll come back for the miscellaneous bits and pieces. This door is now open as well, so we can bypass these traps entirely, or if you want to disarm them for, I guess, you know, whatever you want to do, you can, of course. I'm just going to bypass them, and then we're going to get to this huge door. In fact, let's go into the other painting first. I'm a fan of paintings. Yes, you see a trap nearby, but we just bypass them. We don't need it. Anything in this chest? Ah, good. A composite bow. We don't use bows at the moment, but okay, we'll keep that just in case. Okay, so there's sort of an impassable door, and in here is a couple of tombs and lots of loot chests. We definitely want to get in here, so we can go and click on this. And if you followed along and you've helped out Lord Withermore, you're about to find out why.
The air around the glowing relic thrums with power as the source barrier quietly crackles in the background.
In fact, do I just need to get closer to the barrier? There we go.
You have done me a great service. Now, allow me to help you. The source barrier that blocks your way. I still have enough power to allow you entry.
Yes, please.
It shall be done, then.
2000 XP. And the door opens, so we can head in here and we can get lots more loot. So to do that, we're going to separate out the Red Prince. because there's a bit of a dodgy thing around one of these tombs, if I remember correctly. So let's have a look. Closed circuit, skill book. And now, I guess we're going to open this one. Take whatever that was. Artifacts of the Tyrant, which probably means it's part of his armor. Yes, so Hands of the Tyrant. We've got some of the other pieces as well, of course. It's part of the complete set. Obviously, that looks better than what we have because we have the teleportation gloves on this particular character. But again, it's part of the Bracchus Rex set. And the other one? Do you have anything? Nope, guess you don't. So let's just loot up the rest of the chamber. Is that a teddy bear? It is a teddy bear. Aww. Okay, so we've got an unidentified helmet, an identified dagger, some more gold. Yeah, I can do with all that. Poison arrow, some more gold. Okay, so we got some bearskin armor. That is significantly better, but it still requires finesse, and I don't have any finesse. Okay. But never mind, we'll take it anyway. And loot up the rest. So that's pretty much it for this chamber. I'm not going to cover too much more looting on camera, but I am going to go and loot everything I possibly can. In the meantime, and we'll see you for the next thing. Okay, so back in here, we have this door, which we can open. And we're going to head up the hill here, and there's a well. Interesting. Let's go and have a look, shall we?
You approach a decrepit well and stare down into its toothless black mouth. No sooner has your head crossed the rim than weak voices begin to echo from the depths.
Thirst, dry throats, drink, water, water.
Okay, so they want some water, whatever's down there. So if we had any water, I'm not sure if we do, like a water barrel or rain. I don't think I have learned rain yet. And that would be quite useful, I think, for all kinds of different purposes. So let me go and have a look, see if I can find any water. Now, while I don't have a water barrel, we can go into our crafting menu and craft a rain scroll, so that seems like something we should do. Okay, and then let's go and find out where that got dumped into our inventory. There we go. Let's just move that up into my main characters, just a matter of course, and cast skill right here. Can we go and speak to the well now?
The well is now filled to the brim with fresh, cool water, but what it has brought to the surface quickly evaporates any wish you may have had to quench your own thirst. You see the tangled remains of 3 corpses, a mixed mass of bones and skin from which 3 skulls protrude. They address you in unison, their voices a drone-like blend.
We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We thank you for the end of torment.
My pleasure. 3 skeletons.
A horror, yes. To die of thirst, forever. To find hell at the bottom of a well.
Who tormented you exactly?
The king. The king. Bracchus Rex. The madman with the crown.
And why?
Wrath and terror. We displeased the king. The truth we spoke. His fortune told. No divinity would he be. And so he entangled our bodies and cursed our throats. Smote the brothers of Baladur. We thank you for the water. We bless you for the water. We ask you for the fare.
What fare's that?
The fare, the toll, the levy. The people of Baladur must be buried with coin. Coin for the pathkeeper that leads the dead to the kingdom beyond. Spare us coin. Grant us coin. The more you pay, the further the pathkeeper takes us.
Interesting. So we can do it now, or we can come back to it later. Let's see. Okay, so before selling up, I've got about 6,000 gold, so I'm not quite sure how much they're going to want. So, yeah, let's see. What are you going to give me if I give you some gold?
Ancient things cling to our bones like earth to roots. They will be yours. For coin. For coin.
Okay, so I'm ready to pay the fare. How much?
Sweet savior. Friend of
Yeah, I
death
think 150
and
gold, given
fiend
that I
of
have
life.
6,000.
How
Yeah,
much
that will
will
do.
you give?
Yeah, let's a Mad King's ransom, 150 gold.
We thank you again. We bless you again. The wealth of the depths is yours. Pathkeeper, keep us.
And what I'm just wondering
Pathkeeper,
if I can do
guide
this
us.
multiple times
To the
while they're
long
talking
awaited
to
kingdom
one of my
we will
characters.
go.
I maybe even be able to do this afterwards, but I thought, like, can we quickly check? Will they talk to us? Whoops. Will they talk to us? No, so I guess we have to continue with the main character.
Laden with the burden of the coin you gave them, the brothers of Balador sink back to the bottom of the well. Whether they will find their kingdom or languish in the dark wet depths forever, you cannot foretell.
Okay, can we do this with multiple
The well
characters?
is now filled to the brim with fresh... You see that...
We thank you for the
can.
water. We bless you for the water.
Okay,
With
so let's skip
horror,
through these.
The king.
And,
We thank you for the
let's do this with multiple characters.
Save. We thank you again.
Okay, so they're giving us either a
Laden
ring or a
with a
belt
burden
of
of
some
the-
kind. So let's continue doing
The well is
this.
now... You see...
We horror, the king. Wrath, and we thank you. Spare us. Sweet. We thank you. Pathkeeper, keep.
Laden with the burden of the coin you gave them, the brothers of Balador sink back to the bottom of the well. Whether they will find their kingdom...
And one
The
more.
well is now... You see...
We thank you for the wrath, and we thank the spare. Sweet. We thank path.
Laden with...
Okay, so let's take a look at what they gave us for 600 gold worth. So let's take a look. So it is a purple item, which is very nice. 16 magic armor, which is very much better than what I have. +1 wits, 15 air resistance, and necromancer skill, and it's an epic item. So I think I will exchange that for that simple ring. What else did we get? I think there should all be in my inventory, hopefully. So can we just look at equipment? Yeah, that's much easier to see things. Okay, so the thread, it's a belt. Okay, so it's 2 ranged, 1 leadership and dodging. I don't really have any characters that need range, to be honest. But having them have leadership and dodge isn't too bad. What does our red prince have? Earth resistance, poison resistance, and physical armor. So I think for the moment he can definitely have that. And then what else have we got? So physical armor, retribution, perseverance, and dodging. Not sure what retribution does, but actually I think I will give that to him instead. And the last one, Knight's Promise. So 2 wits, air resistance, and a geomancer. And yes, do we want to... I want to keep warfare with this character. So both of these... Oh no, she has rings. Stolen one of them though. I totally didn't steal that. So they can learn more abilities, I guess. Maybe that's better on my main character. Ring of Intelligence. Don't want to reduce my intelligence, but wits may help as well and give me geomancer. So yeah, let's just actually exchange that. Go over to this character, give her intelligence. And then... yeah, purely for the physical armor, I'm not too worried about the rest. I'll give her the belt. That's pretty good. Let's identify anything else that we picked up while we were in that loot fest, shall we? So, identify. Bedazzler. It's it's intelligence and hydrophobus helm. What do I have on my main character? Intelligence and necromancer. This is better and it gives me peace of mind. Do I already have peace of mind? No, I don't. So I think I'm going to put that on my main character. And then, of course, I will swap this to my other character. Did we get anything else that's worthwhile? There's a crossbow. I'm not going to use a crossbow. I may as well see what it is. It's a pretty nice crossbow, although less movement. So sort of a tanky kind of thing. Grants Sky Shot. And I guess we can also look at... yeah, they don't have very good trousers at the moment, so any kind of thing like that is fine. And Losa does have enough finesse. It says finesse 11. I have to drag it onto the slot. Okay, anything else that we can use? Second skin. That looks like it can be used as well. Requires level 6 and requires finesse 11, so again, just for this one character. Not sure I want to use that for her. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done. So we've got some nice stuff from this sort of quest. I'm not sure if it even is a quest, but it is certainly worthwhile doing. Apparently it does scale with level as well, so you could leave that till much later if you wanted to. As long as you get back to Act 1, you should be fine. So I'm off to loot the rest of it, and then we'll move on to the next quest. Okay, so now we're going to be heading up. We're going to head over here to the ruined castle, come out of here, and we're going to head up to the abandoned camp, right next to Gareth's rallying point. So let's head on up in this junction.
Captain, who's there?
Permanently blinded
fingers two fresh gashes
Magister
across his
Loke.
eyes and face. His fingertips hesitate over his closed eyelids. He's been blinded. At your approach, he spins to face you and readies his shield.
Can we actually trade with the guy? Yeah, he doesn't have anything though. So let's continue.
Stop! Stop! Who goes there?
So, what happened to your face?
He raises his sword.
State your name! Now!
I'm a sorcerer. Yeah, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hit me with the fact you're blinded. All I want to do is leave the island, and I don't want to hurt you.
Escaped. Hold still. I need to apprehend you.
How exactly?
He sidles blindly beside the cart, groping his way toward you.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to arrest me when you're blind.
I can't let you go. It's my job. It's why I'm here.
You've been hurt. You can't do anything but trust me.
Don't you understand? You're so dangerous. It isn't your fault, but you are. If you leave this place, you could bring a void woken on your head at any time.
Okay, but I'm God-woken.
He continues to grope toward you, his sword clenched tightly in his hand. He opens his eyes a fraction of an inch and winces, stumbling over a rock stuck in the mud.
Why don't I help you with your injury?
No! No! Don't try anything. Do you hear?
And let's help him up by grabbing him.
He clings tightly to your forearm, getting his bearings on the marshy ground.
Gently reach out and hold his face. Examine the deep bloody wounds across his eyes.
How bad is it?
Probably feels worse than it is.
He smiles and stands there for a moment, holding on to you.
Look! I have a job here. I need to guard this cart, and more than that, I need to protect people. You and the people out there. I can't let you leave.
He pulls a pair of shackles out of his bag and holds them out, open toward you.
So what are you guarding?
Nothing. Understand? Stay away.
Yeah, no, you're not keeping me here.
You're dangerous. You hear? I need to protect people. I need to protect you. Please. Don't make this any harder. You're dangerous. I need to keep you safe. I need to keep everyone else safe. Have you seen a void woken? Have you?
Yep, but putting shackles on me isn't going to stop that.
They come in the night. They come by morning. They kill everyone. I've seen it. I won't let it happen again. Hold still.
Nope.
Please. Oh, come here.
So there doesn't seem to be any way out of this other than to fight a poor blind guy. I'm in two minds about this, but okay, sorry. Yeah, we should be able to deal with him fairly straightforwardly. Yeah, he's down to half health, and I suppose we could poison him as well. And down he goes. That's unfortunate. Maybe we should be able to find another way out of that dialogue, but I couldn't see one, and I tried. Honestly, I tried. And he's got a silver cup, and some gold, and a letter. What does the letter say? Oh, of course it's going to be his parents' letter saying, "My dear boy, we're missing you something awful today." Oh, I feel bad. But at the same time, we get loot. Drained wand, okay, fine. And what's in the reinforced crate? Nothing. There's a Magisters Journal. Let's see if we can read that one, maybe. Do we have any books? Ah, there we go. Magisters Journal, what's in there? Okay. I sent the protect myself not to wander down in search of these artifacts of the Tyrant. So someone's obviously looking for the stuff that we've been picking up all over the place. Fair enough. Is there anything in this crate, maybe? No. So let's just pick up the mushrooms, and I guess we can pick up some of the loot. A human torso and a letter. A bear looks to be not around anymore. And I guess we can pick up the drained wand as well. I don't think there's anything else to loot here, so we're going to carry on after we loot these other corpses. And we're going to head up towards the abandoned camp. Okay, so up here we go. And there's something called Yimit.
What happened here?
Which is Timmy backwards.
An old elf's pained gaze passes between the crucified. Anger bubbles within him. He seems on the brink of tears of rage.
Do you have anything to trade tears of rage? No? Oh, okay.
Dear ones, not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
Did you know the people on the crosses?
They're as good as my family. But I cannot heal them. I cannot heal them. So much pain.
Why don't you help them down?
They are changed. That Dallas woman did something to their minds. They won't be moved and they can't be healed. They resisted at all costs. They can't even be healed. Using such magic on them would kill them now. Such beautiful souls, corrupted by such evil.
There's a worse fate waiting for these poor souls?
They're called Shriekers. Upon sight, they blast passers-by with source so powerful none can withstand it. Instant death, that is guaranteed. Where you find Shriekers, you can trust the Divine Order is hiding something they desperately want to keep private. Fate of my dear ones proves there must be some such thing on this very island. Stay away from Shriekers if you want to live. I know not how much longer my friends here have.
Okay, some more journal updates for the Shriekers. Let's carry on heading in.
So many Seekers lost, and more blood will be spilled before long. At least Han is safe at the shelter.
And she has elemental skills. That's good. I've been looking for those for a while. Except, is there anything that I actually don't already have? I have supernova already. I don't think I have spontaneous combustion. But, yeah, I don't really need any of those, I don't think. That's unfortunate. So, let's carry on in. And we're into the abandoned camp.
Looks like these people ran into a Magister encampment and were slaughtered for their troubles.
And of course, this is a waypoint. So we can teleport back here in the future. So we've been in the abandoned camp, and one of the things we picked up along the way was Gratiana's soul jar. Pretty odd, considering Gratiana is a character right here. So maybe we should go and talk to her and see what that's all about.
Gratiana's head is bowed. From within her mask, you can hear the whispered words of a prayer. She falls silent, turning to face you.
It would be a sweet joy to see the Magisters chased from this land. But I fear all I will see today is death.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough fight.
It is not a difficult battle. It is an impossible one. Gareth will lead them to their deaths.
So what do you suggest?
I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Bracchus Rex remain hidden in a vault, but the Magisters recovered them before he could. Gareth failed to reach the armory in time, but there is another vault hidden beyond the Magister's guile. If you can steal away these weapons, your friends may well stand a chance. But beware, such items are of limited power. If they cease to function, speak to me. I will be able to help.
Yeah, we sort of already went to the vault, and we've already got the wand.
You have? That's wonderful, of course. But tell me, did you see anything else? Did you find any soul jars?
Sure. What do you want with them?
They are relics of great power. Please, you must give them to me. If I can make an offering of them to Armadia, it could aid your cause.
Yeah, I'd kind of like to ask some questions first.
Questions? There is no time for questions. Just give me the jars.
Why would this jar have your name on it then?
It matters not. All that matters is that you give it to me.
Yeah, if you're not going to tell me, then yeah, I'm not going to do anything either. Back in the bag it goes.
No. Stop. Wait.
She reaches up and tears off her mask, revealing a wet skull, stained by centuries. You stare into the empty eye sockets of the undead creature before you.
I have waited centuries, watching lives come and go, while my soul lies locked in a cage.
Okay, then you've probably suffered enough. Here you go, I guess.
She reaches greedily for the jar, tearing the cap off. You see a green glowing light emerge from the jar, enveloping Gratiana.
By Armadia, I feel wet. Oh, Goddess, I can feel your tears upon my face.
And we get attitude increases to pretty much everyone. So, what happened to you?
I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. I was the concubine of Bracchus Rex.
Was there a single person Bracchus Rex didn't turn into a skeleton or an undead of any kind?
But more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen.
Why?
You don't understand. No one understands. My heart held such fear, but with Bracchus I was safe. He needed me, and I needed him. As his strength grew, so too did mine. There is nothing you cannot do when you sit on the lap of a powerful king. And I did it all. But power changes a man, as he changes his nation. Bracchus grew paranoid, angry, murderous.
Well, kind of, what did you expect, given that you had him draining people?
Armadia, forgive me. It's true. As he grew distant, I just pushed harder. I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came, until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are restless.
So I guess you committed some crimes. Horrible crimes. But I guess you're making up for it now?
Armadia is merciful in her love.
Clearly.
I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too.
Well, I'm glad you found your way.
She pauses for a moment. If she had eyes, you're sure she'd be wiping them.
Through Armadia I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of my evil, but Bracchus would not allow it. He brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away. and demanded my obedience. Even in death, he commanded me.
So, how did you escape?
Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused. And now...
She drops the now empty soul jar to the ground, smashing it to pieces with her foot.
You have my thanks, brother.
Well, thanks for telling me, and for trying to give live a good life.
She starts to speak, but chokes back a sob instead.
Thank you. I can't... I've never known such kindness. Thank you for everything. May you walk forever in Armadia's grace.
And we get some rewards. I think I'm going to go with the leggings. Unless there's anything decent on the others. Dagger, a mantle, that's an Aerithurge. I guess that's actually a lot better than what I have. Yeah, I'll actually take the mantle. Okay, and let's equip that before we get to the next part, which is going to be lots of fighting. So let's equip this. Lots more magical armor. And a little bit less physical armor, but lots more magical. So yeah, that seems fine. Now, the next part is us heading off into the, well, these ruins. And here are Shriekers. Wonderful things that they are. So let's have a quick word with Gareth and we'll head on into the ruins.
You've come. Lucian be praised.
Gareth glances over his shoulder, and his voice tightens.
The Shriekers keep watch, and their gaze isn't the only one we should avoid. The murderer is here. Alexander.
Aha, but I have a purging wand. I'll take care of them.
If I didn't know better, I'd think the gods themselves were your counsel.
Yes, yes.
He reaches for the wand, but pulls back before touching it.
Would that I could aim this wand at Alexander myself, to bleach his soul and sear his skin. No, this thing was birthed from a wicked era. What would Lucian say, seeing me confront one evil with another?
Well, I am actually holding it, but okay.
Go. Take down those Shriekers.
Right, so if you helped Slain, you'll be able to do exactly what I did here. If you didn't, if you decided to take advantage, then you're going to have a different time. You can, of course, use these wands, using this purge ability, to get rid of the Shriekers. But in our case...
I see flurries and the air thrums. Could it be Slain? Look, Slain. He is
And Slain flies overhead, and things get frozen and died.
Praise be, you have silenced the Shriekers and cleared our way. Yet it seems I'm in need of you again, my friend.
I'm a little bit cold at the moment,
You have any more miracles in you?
but my strength only grows.
We've got a boat ready to row to the Lady Vengeance. But if Alexander sees us bobbing among the waves, we'll be shark chow. So we split up. I take the Seekers to the Lady Vengeance. You go to the ruins and keep Alexander busy. He'll be expecting a breeze. Show him that you're a hurricane.
I'm a hurricane indeed.
Are you ready? We've got right on our side.
'Cause that
a
always
greater
works.
ally than any sulking Geist or any whinging Magister.
Yeah, I'm prepared.
Seekers, we move. You are Lucian's eyes and ears. You are his sword and his shield. Burn the blackness with your holy fire!
And off they go, leaving us to deal with the rest. So we're about time for this episode. We've looted up the Tower of Bracchus Rex, we solved Gratiana, and we're now ready to move on into the final sort of area on the island. We're going to head off into these ruins. Of course, that will be next episode, so I hope you'll join me for that. Hope you like this one. I know there's been a lot of looting and various miscellaneous stuff in this episode, but we've got to get through that to get to this battle. We are, of course, more than a third through this level as well. And once we get to summoning 10 with our characters, are we close there yet? I think we're 9? 9. They will get actually better, so we'll get lots of more damage. But in the meantime, hope you enjoyed the episode. Feel free to give it a thumbs up if you have, and we'll see you next episode, hopefully. Thanks for watching.